Alright, welcome back guys. This is going to be a really short video. I skipped the intro. Yeah, so we can just jump right into it. Before we get into it though, this was not paid, sponsored. I've never done anything like that, and I didn't really plan to in the future, but I did rewatch what I already filmed, and it kind of sounds like an ad. It is not an ad. It wasn't paid, it wasn't nothing like that. I just want to support the people really quickly, as much as I can, that have been putting in a lot of work for the summit and Litecoin in general. And if you're interested in going, this is what it's about. So we'll talk about that. We talk about Bitcoin and an article. And yeah, we can just jump right into it. But real quick, I wanted to give a shout out to the Litecoin Summit. If you do not already have tickets and you are interested in going, and if you have not gotten a discount just yet, I believe the summit code is Summit35. I will just have it blinking on the screen right now. And yeah, you can get 35% off discount if you're going to the summit. A lot of people are going to be there, a lot of cool people, a lot of people put a lot of work into it. From what I've been reading, it's incredibly well organized. There should be a lot of cool stuff going on. And so if you like Litecoin, it'll be awesome. So I definitely recommend going. Again, I'm just going to have it blinking if you want to use that discount code. I think it's like the generic discount code. But yeah, guys, basically the market's been looking good for about 2 or 3 days. I drew this line to see, just for me, for fun, to see if it kind of follows this. So far, it has a little bit, but basically the trend also that I'm referencing is kind of this up and down pattern in this wedge or triangle here, and whether or not we're going to get another retest of this trend line here. So I want to start off by saying as well, everybody's watching this, but I would be shocked if it actually did happen because of how predictable it might be. I mean, looking at the past trend like that, that's literally, I mean, that's what we talked about. That's what people are talking about. That's like the expected move. So I kind of would be shocked if the expected move did actually happen. For people trading, again, not financial advice, never is, never has been. But for people trading, obviously, this is a better accumulation area than here. So if you accumulated down here and we did go on an uptrend, that's really awesome. If you're trading, that's like a really good place to look to take profits, right? And if you're holding, again, down here is a better place to accumulate. However, you never know if we're going to break up. Another thing to watch for. If we would test this trend line, maybe retest it again for support if we, find some resistance there. Again, this is right with the 200-day moving average, so it would be pretty hard to break, in my opinion. These lines are completely converged, but just imagine if we did break above it. Just imagine if this, if this was, let's be optimistic for 1 second. If it was, would you be happy accumulating here? If this was in fact at the bottom and we only go from here, would you be happy maybe even buying here when you could have bought down here? Because we were down here for about 2 or 3 weeks, I believe. Yeah, pretty much the entire month of August. So yeah, this is basically what everyone's tracking. Super cool, super exciting to see it finally heading more towards that trajectory there. Let me know your thoughts. As well, I wanted to look at this Bank of America article very quickly. Basically, what it is, Bank of America applies for patent for crypto storage system. Most people and firms don't want to be exposed to cryptocurrency, and they don't want to deal with the complexities of trading and storing cryptocurrency. So this is another step for them to get into it without having to do those things. And again, this kind of relates to the ETF. I know I talked a day or two ago about the fact an ETF might not be as good, and it's not necessary. And a lot of people also agreed in the comments that an ETF is not necessary for Bitcoin. 100% agreed, it's not necessary at all. I think Bitcoin will thrive, Bitcoin and crypto will thrive if there never is an ETF. And in fact, many people say the opposite, that it could be bad for crypto and Bitcoin if and when, because it's in a way it's almost inevitable, an ETF is approved as far as manipulation and what can happen with that. But yeah, a lot of people are seeing this particular news as pretty positive because it's showing more huge financial institutions trying to get into crypto storage in particular. If you are new to the channel, please consider giving a subscribe as well. My girlfriend has a channel not related to cryptocurrency. It's kind of a more fun channel, and she's growing more on Instagram. Her YouTube isn't growing as fast. But yeah, I'll leave a link to her YouTube if you want to check it out. I like her videos a lot. I like her a lot, obviously. We've been dating for like almost 3 years, so totally irrelevant. But yeah, hope everyone has a good weekend. Remember, if you want to go to the summit, use that discount code or any discount code. Makes more sense than not getting 35% off, so might as well get 35% off. But yeah, hope everyone has a great weekend, and yeah, maybe we'll get some nice action over the weekend in terms of price.